Toastmaster Shehan Gunathileka, the moment of truth. The moment of truth, Toastmaster Shehan Gunathileka.
When I was young, I was a curious child. In fact, I questioned almost everything. I still remember the very first day that I realized that the earth is a sphere. I mean, it looks flat and it's spherical sky. So I went to my father and asked, how come earth is a sphere? What I see is just a flat surface. He took me here and explained me how we see the earth flat even though it's a sphere. My parents always encouraged me to ask questions, except on a few instances. Contest here, fellow Toastmasters and guests. The very first instance. When I was about 6 years old, my father got me here and said, Kuta, as a Buddhist, you need to know the meaning of Pansi. First one, Panadipa. That means don't kill. Second one, Adinada. That means don't steal. Third one, Kamesu Chacha. That means don't have two wives. I knew there is something fishy about it. Are you sure that's the meaning? Yeah. Moving on. Fourth one. Musavada. That means don't lie. Tata, are you sure you didn't lie on the second level? Don't make me do Panadipata right now. Honestly, Chachara means don't have two wives then. I don't know. But I knew there is something fishy about it. The second instance. So now I was a few years old, about 9 years old. And back then I used to be an avid reader. And I used to read the entire newspaper. So when I was reading, I found an interesting article. That was about Chatrika Penis. And well, back then Chatrika Penis was the flame in the night. So this is right after she got married. And when I was reading, she mentioned that she is not planning to have a child anytime soon. This confused me. Because I thought, if you're going to have a child, you're definitely going to have it 1 year right after marriage. The reason being, I had my logic behind this. The reason being, with my parents, my brother was born right after 1 year. And with all my cousins, they were born right after their parents married and right after 1 year. So I had my logic straight up. But now in hindsight, it seems that patience was never a virtue in my family. I was curious to know what this is all about. So I went to my mother and said, Amma, how come Chatrika Penis can have babies whenever she wants? I'm sure she must have a mistake. Mama, don't lie. Come on, you yourself had 2 kids. You must be knowing. Chatrika Penis pregnancy is the biggest question you have right now. What kind of studies to do yourself? Where do your studies? Once again, I knew there is something fishy about it. But I did not know what it's all about. The third instance. So now I'm even a bit old, about 10 years old. And when I was watching the TV, I saw an interesting advertisement. So this advertisement was a bit special because unlike other advertisements, it didn't show the product. What it shows was, it simply said, for a happier and a healthier life, use Spree. I thought to myself, that's an amazing product. Why wouldn't we have it? Healthier life. And once again, Mama, I need to breathe it. It's going to give you a happier and a healthier life. I'm not the one to ask this. Your father is there. Just go and talk to him. And before I could reach my father overheard this conversation and he was smart enough to move out of the room. I was again left without an answer. And then another year passed. Now I'm 11 years old. This was the year that I had my moment of truth. In every boy's book, there is always this one guy who gives you this birds and bees story before the grade 7 health book. So in our class, this was Ruchira. And Ruchira one day came to our class and said to us, boys, you want to know what I found out? He gathered everyone together and started to explain the miracle of birds. We all were so excited. We gathered around and we started listening. But every moment passing by, our excitement died down and it became a horror story. After his lecture ended, everyone around just looked at each other's face. Some people even looked down. We couldn't believe our own ears. But now it started to make all sense. Now Miss Chachara, the actress, and even the priest. It makes sense now. And the worst horror came when you realize that's how you are born as well. Ladies and gentlemen, a few months we lived in horror. But fortunately, we had a good health and science teacher, and he gave us the birds and bees talk the right way, a proper adult should do. And I was fortunate enough to get my mind straightened up. But my question to you is, wasn't that a thing that should have been explained by my parents? I believe it is. Because when a child sees the signs in society, he questions, his mind is curious. To know some certain difficult topics, it is not the best way to know it through your peers, because they don't know, or rather they don't have the same experience. It might as well come to your parents in a controlled manner. Your child's curious mind is a gem, and make sure you do not tarnish that gem by avoiding important questions.